EXO throwing a wrench in the plan.
And there it is.
Blackguard.
They listened. They were listening. Very good. I'm excited. Blackguard Keep featuring 2 platforms on either side of the map, an enormous map, and an opportunity to have some really early KOs. If Bodvar goes for a down sig with the hammer on either of those platforms, that could be a kill in the yellow. And already we see everybody spreading out as they go for center stage.
Go back to the center. Egg Soup has that spear, is juggling his teammate around a little bit. Anipop with these guitars is putting out some damage onto Egg Soup. Daiku has yet to pick up a weapon. He's going unarmed, running around the map. Gets a nice recovery onto Anipop, but gets scared to the face. And Daiku, once again, no weapons anywhere for him to pick up. There's a spike ball, but that's it. LDZ gets a nice stare onto Daiku on the left side. Anipop is getting a huge guitar string onto Egg Soup.
But Daiku ends up getting a side air on his teammate, and Anipop taking advantage of that. LDZ gets a ground pound. Daiku looking close to dying there, and that signature might actually do it. Egg Soup getting very close to death. Wow. Daiku is eating like multiple ground pounds here, and he might actually end up getting a successful kill off, but no, Anipop with excellent recovery. Both players have been exchanging tons of moves that look like they're about to kill us. LDZ tries to get the down sig to punish that ground pound. No D-Light side air coming out from Egg Soup, and LDZ whiffs the side sig. Gosh, who's going to die first? There it is, the down sig does it.
LDZ with that down sig finally takes down Daiku, and then able to get the very delayed double kill, but Daiku answers back with the down sig of his own. Anipop gets sared by Egg Soup, and we're back to neutral. Daiku only taking a little bit of damage.
There's that down sig with the hammer on the platform that I was talking about. Such a great kill move, and a nice D-Light GC neutral light from Daiku, mixing up that combo there as he tries to go for a ground pound. Anipop goes in for that down air onto Daiku, and he gets a side light as well. These guitar strings kind of working out, but Daiku wins out as he gets a ground pound on the platform and light. Daiku's got Anipop exactly where he wants it with egg. Wow! Spear toss interrupts that combo, and I think Anipop just killed himself. He just ground pounded.
Anipop falls to his down. LDZ almost Zing himself. Daiku not able to keep the edge guard going. Egg Soup gets a neutral light on Anipop. Daiku wanted to get a falling neutral light for a Sair onto Anipop, but right now Anipop's on his last stock. Daiku's in the red. Can LDZ turn this around, get the Sair?
That down sig, but Daiku doesn't want to fall into it, and Egg Soup is winning out against Anipop in that 1v1. LDZ nearing kill percent, but a nice end light puts him up into a place where he possibly could get killed. End sig hits Anipop, and Anipop's looking quite damaged on his last stock here. Wow, that end air actually puts Egg Soup in a kill percent from Daiku. And Daiku, chasing Anipop off the stage, gets hit by that recovery. LDZ needs to end these stocks and end them fast. He tries to go for those down sig kills, but Anipop's looking to lose his last stock here against Daiku. Daiku, unarmed, goes off for a D-Light, and a recovery will kill Egg Soup off the top.
Ground pound. Daiku gets caught by the Anipop dare, and the stock advantage goes the way of the Silky Smooth Boys. Anipop on his last stock. If Daiku and Egg Soup are able to aggress onto him, but Daiku instead is aggressing onto his teammate. LDZ in the red, they might be able to finish him off as well.
Ooh, Egg Soup disarming Anipop there. He gets that end light. Daiku doesn't get any follow-up, however, as he goes for a D-Light side air. Nothing one connects, and Anipop goes in for that side light. LDZ looking to lose the second stock, and Anipop already at kill percent. LDZ just falls to his death, and Anipop falls. Most likely follows shortly afterwards. But that recovery puts on a decent amount of damage on the Daiku.
Daiku and Egg Soup both in the yellow, Anipop in the red. If they can finish off Anipop, they have the 2v1.
Daiku going dangerously low, and Egg Soup looking to lose the stock here as LDZ waits him out, gets the side light, and sig doesn't work out in the recovery.
Daiku hits the ground pound on the left side.
LDZ holding on to the guitars, tries to go in for an air. Egg Soup dangerously close to kill percent. I don't like that LDZ throws off signatures in 1v2s, and that recovery actually stops him from dying there. And LDZ being put closer and closer to the orange. That end light will put him near a black hole opportunity, but they don't get it. And LDZ waits out Egg Soup, goes in for some. Oh, wow! What end sig in the side air and the weapon toss? And the second weapon toss. That's it for LDZ. No,
he gets the wall toss. LDZ is gonna hold on. He's gonna dance around, and there's the finisher. There, LDZ needed to commit one direction or the other, but instead danced around a little bit too long and had to burn everything just to get back to the wall, and Daiku was ready with the ground pound. Game 1 going the way of Team Dag. And the Silky Smooth team is gonna have to, they're gonna have to pull out something strong here.
That was very close. And LDZ, if he didn't put himself in a position to get off stage, which I think all stemmed from the fact that he threw out that N-Sig. I mean, N-Sig on Queen 9 in general is a very punishable move, but throwing it out in a 1v2 is just something that you don't want to see. The one player that we saw who had the most success in a 1v2 situation is a legit punisher, and that's because he's never uses signatures. He never throws out moves that is going to be able to get him in a position to where he could die. And I really want to see that not happen from LDZ if he gets into that situation once again, because that was a close opening match. And here we go into game 2 on Mammoth Fortress.
LDZ with these guitars is putting out quite a bit of damage onto both Egg Soup and Daiku. Down light into a gravity cancel, neutral light.
That's the second time I saw that from Daiku so far. I really like that option. It probably puts on a little bit more damage. And Daiku fighting against LDZ in a 1v1 as Egg Soup takes Anti-Pop off the stage and kind of losing out. Egg Soup nearing kill percent here as, wow, a mess of moves ends up happening in the middle of the stage. LDZ goes for that ground pound finish, but Egg Soup punishes with a D-Light Cider, and Anti-Pop manages to make it back on the stage with recovery. And there's a recovery from LDZ. Egg Soup's sent flying from that neutral light. LDZ chases Egg Soup through the air and gets a nice nair. Wow!
At the top of the map, LDZ gets the neutral air, but Anti-Pop gets the signature to finish off his teammate. Wants to take down Daiku, gets a recovery. Daiku going high. LDZ not able to get the hit. Ground pounds onto Egg Soup and instead of Daiku, and Daiku's going to survive.
Daiku just throws out a side stick without anybody even near him to fight, and LDZ is trying to chase Egg Soup off the stage. A nice nair from Daiku, but Daiku's taking so much damage, he's looking to take another stock off of LDZ. The Cider will do it. But Anti-Pop, actually still on his first stock, gets a recovery on Egg Soup, and Egg Soup's looking dangerously close to losing another stock already.
Egg Soup looking at the edge guard. Daiku ground pounds his teammate. Anti-Pop trying to turn it around onto Daiku, but not able to do so.
Nice dare to nair.
Onto the ground. Anti-Pop is deep in the red on his first stock, but Egg Soup gets the neutral sig. Daiku gets a downlight side air, and stock advantage has gone the way of the Egg.
They need to kill Egg Soup now, otherwise they're in huge trouble. As Egg Soup no longer taking too much damage as he did before. Bomb comes out, doesn't connect with anybody, and Egg Soup tries to hit somebody towards it. Side air comes out. Is Egg Soup going to get executed here? Nair puts him towards the mine. Nice neutral light to side sig as a bomb is tossed towards that mine that explodes on its own, and Daiku is trying to set for a black hole. No! They end up starting it on Daiku, and Egg Soup gets a nice double D-light recovery. Egg Soup tosses the spear down. LDZ ground pounds his own teammate. Let's see what happens here. Egg Soup.
Oh, ground pound from LDZ takes down Egg Soup. LDZ's on his last stock, but Anti-Pop gets a nice there. Stock advantage taken, but LDZ has got to hold on to this stock for as long as humanly possible. Once again, if he gets taken down, then he leaves his teammate in the black hole situation.
And that, I feel like if there's any legend or any player capable of doing it, it's LDZ, but that Scoop actually does it, and Egg Soup looking at a solid advantage here as he nairs LDZ. LDZ just trying to stay up as possible. Did Daiku just dare Egg Soup?
I want to believe that there was more logic to it than he just felt like doing it. Like maybe if he did it, then Egg Soup would have been in position to follow up with some sort of thing.
Like a toss me upwards sort of thing. Like here, pull me up closer to the enemy. That's kind of cool. I'll have to consider that. But a Scoop ends up killing LDZ, and this is the black
hole onto Anti-Pop. No drops this time. The Egg takes it 2-0.